Hey everybody, happy Christmas, happy Christmas, it's Christmas time, it's Christmas time. How are we all? Hello. Hello Target. Hello Purples. How is everybody doing? Yeah, how are we all? We're all okay. Yeah, it's roses. They're roses. She's got roses on her swordy thing. How are you, Target? You got to run an errand and real Iowa. You're all back, okay.
Alice? Who the fuck is Alice?
At least you've reminded me to put the music on, because we've just had music. Music. Hope you are doing well, Purples. Target, how are you? Yeah, I'm looking at. I was sat. I sat down and I was just kind of flicking through Necromunda stuff, rather than hitting live bit. It could be worse. Tea almost ready. Nice. I have my cup of tea here as well. And I also have a Jockey Bicky as well. So I've got Jockey
We can
Bicky.
always build more killbots.
We could indeed always build more killbots. How are you, Target? Target, did you pick which Necromunda gang you would do? Given the you're in XL hell, but doing all right. I just went to check on the Potato Family. They're watching me and Chips hissed at me. Oh, Chips will get used to you. And she gave you a kiss yesterday, so it's a kiss and a hiss. Maybe it's like her little, maybe it's her little love language. Anyway, I'm glad they're good. Glad they're good. And safe, more importantly. I'm really glad they're safe and not cold, because it's snowy and cold and horrible. And I really want to paint that model. Really want to paint that model. Yeah. Spira's Dark City Maelstrain. They might get me if they release Scavies Muties. I think the Scavies and Muties are coming. I reckon they're coming. There's also the Outlaws as well. Not the Outlaws. What were the... she hisses a protective motion. She hisses, then comes closer and sniffs my hand. Oh, okay, Lucky, no worries. Stay safe, Purples. Fortunately for my wallet, I don't know anyone to play with. I know, that's the frustrating thing, isn't it? Outcasts. That's the frustrating thing. I think if there were more... If there was a more healthy... I mean, I don't know why there isn't. I don't know why there isn't. I think it's just organising, and it's a big it's a big commitment, isn't it, to do a campaign. I think if there was a way to do it, or if there was, I mean, there is a way to do it, because you just say, okay, just write a 1,500 point or 1,500,000 point list, and then we'll just have a game. I think that would like encourage a few more people, maybe. But it's not that Games Workshop should promote it like that, but I feel a lot of, if they don't, then it's not heard in the community. It's not a thing that the community is like, oh yeah, if you want to play Necromunda, just come and play 1,500 point Necromunda, like one-off game sort of thing, or a 1,300 point one-off game of Necromunda, rather than playing a campaign. I think Necromunda is thought of as a campaign system, and that almost puts people off trying to commit to one. Whereas if Games Workshop just did, oh, by the way, do you know that you can just like... I know it's dumb, but if Games Workshop just did, oh, by the way, do you know you could just play like a 1250 point Necromunda one-off game, write a 1250 point gang roster, I think it might help. And I know there's a lot of, because I'm a big proponent of just write your own rules, like play whatever rules that you want. However, there has to be the community comfort. There's got to be a level of comfort in the community to kind of bridge the gap of accessibility, sort of thing. A global Games Workshop league would work, like having a D&D character for the old RPGA living campaigns. No, I don't like the global Games Workshop league. No, I don't think that would. They started one of those for Kill Team and then just fizzled out. I don't think there's any. I like the thing that the one thing that Necromunda does really well is, and the same with Old World, all the specialist game stuff as well, is it's very much like, here's the game system, go and have fun. The issue is, it's not really an issue, but the issue with Necromunda is here's the game system, go and have fun, but because it's seen of as a campaign system, which is very lengthy and very kind of difficult to commit to, I think there's a lot of, I can't play that because I can't play 10 games in a row, one game every week kind of thing. Whereas it's still really fun. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. I mean, campaigns... Nerd indeed. Campaigns are 100% like the best way. If there was a way of doing... I mean, I know there is because it's Crusade. But if there was a better way of doing 40k campaigns, it would be really, really cool. And maybe slightly smaller. But then I suppose that's kill team. But committing to a campaign, that's the thing I'm talking about, Tobes. Committing to a campaign is almost like a barrier of entry into Necromunda for some people, because there aren't enough little pockets of people who play Necromunda to encourage more people to play it. And I was just wondering whether, like, as much as I hate the idea, a post by Games Workshop saying, oh, by the way, do you know that you can just play a one-off game of Necromunda with your mate, just write a 1,500 point roster and go and have some fun. And then if you like it, and like lots of your mates like it, then you can start running a campaign. Because a campaign is a big commitment for a lot of people. So, but yeah, it's just fantastic. Do gangs get too imbalanced if you just did drop-ins and some players had more matches? So the rating system, the gang rating system for Blood Bowl and Necromunda both kind of sort of deal with that. So the issue with gang ratings if you're playing in a campaign and then you just have someone like drop in after 4 games, is that the roster that's had 4 games, even though you can match the gang rating, you're not going to match the skills, so the experiences and stuff. So some characters within the gang are going to have better stats and better access to experience skills, and even though you can match the gang rating, there's probably a little bit of imbalance in there. But I think I think there is actually, yeah, but I don't think that's really the way to do it. If you want to kind of just drop in and have a single game, you just arrange with your mate and tell your mate, okay, let's have a 1250, or it's 1,250,000 credit gang each, and just play a game. And I think if somebody expressed interest in a campaign that was halfway through, I would like to think that the people who are playing the campaign say, yeah, definitely come and play a couple of games. I'll make a gang to play against you, and then when this campaign finishes, you can join the next one. So at least they're getting games in. Yeah, I think a one shot, it's just an understanding that it's okay to play a one shot game of Necromunda. I think is a really good thing to have, a really healthy thing to have out there, so that it's not thought of as a campaign only game. That's the thinking I'm coming from. But yeah, I don't think they particularly get too imbalanced, because if you're playing in a campaign, so I can't remember what my Escher finished at. They were quite high because they didn't lose a game. They won every game in the campaign system. But if my Escher finished at like 1,400, then you could make a gang that's also 1,400 rating, but you would just have like loads of newbies rather than me, who had like the leader had like a stat increase and a skill and things like that. But Perp's gang is totally thrashed anyways, right? Perps, but I mean, Perps isn't here, so we can shit talk Purple's gang anyway. But yeah, I think Purple's gang. So Purple's Delac gang got absolutely mullered. I think she's doing a bit better with her Orlocks. But I think the next campaign she's playing Spirers, and then I think she's going to go back to Delac. Now she's had a bit more experience with it, which will be quite interesting. And what I'm going to do is we're going to do a little bit of painting. We'll do a bit of painting, and then I'm going to write, or try to write, a Delac gang. We're going to go to Yak Tribe. Yak Tribe. We're going to go here and we're going to write, hang on, there we go. We're going to go here and write a Delac gang. Wow, some batteries charge up. So we'll paint a bit, write a Delac gang, and then paint a bit more. That's the plan anyway. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, honestly, I just think it's a shame that these models don't get painted more. This model is just stunning. Paint a bit, I have doubts. It's, I just think it's a shame. I legitimately just think it's a shame that this model isn't painted more, or Lady Credo isn't painted, and they're not. And everybody's slap chopping a 2,000 point army when they could be like putting the same amount of time and effort into. I'm just trying to find an example. Into painting that dude as their gang leader or something. And he's just... I don't like Goliath, and he's really cool. So, yeah, that's my thing. I just think it's a shame. I just think it's a shame. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Is it a shame? I don't know why Purples hasn't bought that yet. Fucking hell, Purples, buy that. I know she's not here, so we can talk shit about her, but Purples, buy that. And Lady Credo is just... Oh. And everybody's like, yeah, I really want to paint her as an Inquisitor. Or something like that. Like, that's fair enough. But paint her for Necromunda. Like, how many models do you need to paint for Necromunda? My Delac gang that I've scribbled down is 6 models. I have to paint 6 models. That's 6 days' work. Because I could paint a model a day. I could almost paint a model a day on stream. Just smash it out. Do a really nice kind of neat high contrast paint job on 6 Delac gangers. Paint them on stream. 4 hours work for each model. Done. When you have the smaller Necromunda community and then characters that aren't must-haves but more likely rarely used, they get painted a lot less. And yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing. I don't want a smaller Necromunda community. The Necromunda community needs to be fucking huge. It needs to be massive. It needs to be massive. And then, okay, let's find a hired gun. There we go. She's a hired gun. She's a bounty hunter. Let's have more people. And to be fair, I need to paint her. Let's have more people paint Belladonna. They're just. And I gushed about it yesterday. I've done a video. There's the video. I've done a video about just gushing about Necromunda yesterday. See, there's an Outlander. So they're coming. They're coming, target, I reckon. The Scabbies are coming, because that's cool as shit. I want to get the Spyro gang and do 30 hour per model. I love the Spyros. Where's my Spyro? I've got... Because Games Workshop sent me the Necromunda box. So I have the Spyro, which I painted up. I don't know where he's gone, actually. And he was really cool. The Aurus. So, yeah. Anyway, I just think they deserve more. I mean, I've got Lady Hera. We need to paint Lady Hera at some point. Maybe Lady Hera can be the first model that I paint over Christmas or something. Because once we've done Celestine and we've shipped Celestine off, we've got a few bits of Trench Crusade which I want to paint, and then I've got her to paint. I've got all my Delacs to paint. I've got all my Van Sars to paint. I've got some more of my Escher to kind of finish off, because they were sort of... The Escher were kind of 60% paint jobs kind of thing for the campaign. Things like that, so... yes, Tobes, I will get on it. Yes, okay. Yeah, let's stop waffling about Necromunda, because... I mean, he's so cool. He's bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Yeah. Just super cool. Put that back in. Nice, Cyber. Nice. Yeah, I think we've got our little Trench Crusade community. I think have backed everything now, so we've got everything sorted out. So that'll be awesome. Right, I need to get the wet palette ready. The palette of wetness is not looking very wet. I need to turn the camera on, and I need to get some music on. Underwashed ashes will find their way from the Special Marines. Yeah. Yeah, something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. I don't quite know what. Nice one, Target. Nice one, Target. Check the list in Discord if you need to know what it was that you backed, but I'm pretty sure that you know anyway. It was quite funny yesterday because Purple's got hers and then just went and added everything, and Quiff was like, hang on a minute, I thought I was getting the terrain. I think Purple's got a little bit excited. She got a bit overexcited and just added everything onto her backer kit. Been seeing more Space Marine 2 players finding other stuff that they like even more. It's funny. Oh, what do you mean, Captain? Like Space Marine players finding like orcs and stuff? Space Marine 2 players, sorry, finding orcs. Oh, or Old World and Necromunda. Yeah, I'm gonna paint. I think I'm gonna paint this guy. I think I'm gonna paint that guy. Need to sort out his shoulders though. You can see the seams on his shoulders. I think I'm gonna paint that guy. Or her actually, because she's quite. Yeah, maybe her actually, because it's just that seam there which I need to sort out. I have actually, shock horror, I have actually ordered a tub of Tamiya Ultra Thin so I can make some sprue goo, because as you can see, I was just getting really pissed off with the putty. The putty just wasn't, I wasn't getting the putty working, so I've actually gone and ordered some Tamiya Ultra Thin so I can make some sprue goo. And then I'm just going to sprue goo all of these and then sand them back, because like fuck the putty, it was really annoying me, even though it is fantastic stuff. And then we've got, she needs finishing off. We're going to finish her at some point. She'll be my first. About time you join the civilized world. It's not to glue stuff together. Like I've got my glue. It's just to make some sprue goo. It's just to make sprue goo. Right, shall we do her cloak today? You use super glue. You don't. Really? Oh my god. Right. So, where are we going? What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? Now, we need to make sure that this... So this is a big... yeah, so this is a... just a big bit of fabric and cloth and stuff, and we need to make it a different colour to the gold when it's painted, so we need to shift the brown a little bit. So we could, I think we can probably do it in the highlights, so rather than going yellow in the highlights we can just desaturate, so I think we might be okay. Can't be asked for drying times, I haven't found anything better. You know those times when I like say, oh, do this guys, because it's really good. Yeah. Anyway, Captain Mannerings, you as long as it's working for you, mate, it's all good. It's all good. I'm taking a piss. It's fine. It's all good, mate. Where's my? Have I put it? Where's my? I don't know where it's gone. Let's get another one out. So, for those of you who don't know, this is another kind of. I'm telling you this because it's a really good thing to do. Get yourselves a pack of dirt cheap synthetic brushes. Pack of dirt cheap synthetic brushes, and these are what I use to get my paint out of the pot and put it on the wet palette. And then add water, and then you're not ruining your brushes, because inevitably once you've mixed and put all your paint on the wet palette, paintbrush is absolutely fucked because it's just covered in paint. But it doesn't matter because it's a dirt cheap synthetic brush. I'm gonna have to make a video very, very soon just about, you know, those videos that people make that 10 things I wish I knew before I started mini painting. I need to do that, but I need to do like a proper 10 things rather than like oh, thin your paints and stuff. Are they all the same size? Oh, what all the same size? The paintbrushes, yeah, I don't give a shit. Or just use an old brush. Now, so Toby, there's a reason why I just said that, because if you use an old brush, what's this old brush got in it? If you use an old brush, look at all the paint bits that are in that. So then, all those little bits of paint and fluff and dirt and paint molecules and stuff will then rub off when you're putting it on the wet palette, and then you'll have bits in your paint. So thank you for reminding me why I need to say why as well, rather than just, by the way guys, do this. Or just use a clean old brush. You could use a clean old brush. Clean your old brush, or you could use a clean old brush, yes. Or you could do that. Synthetic brushes clean easier. They don't hold bits. They don't flake.
Tubbs, did you find a kitten?
So we've gone from Toby, have you asked her out yet, to Tubbs, have you found a kitten yet? So yeah, anyway, need to put that on that side. There we go. Yeah, I do need to do. I need to do. There's a couple of videos that I need to do. I need to do a tips that you haven't thought of sort of thing, and also a tools video. Because the tools video is going to be really useful, because then what I can do is just tag all the tools in an Amazon link underneath the description, so that everybody knows where to find them, sort of thing. So yeah, so they're the two videos that I need to do, and then I also, of course, definitely need to do that bloody. I definitely need to do that.
Get the orange kitten, Tubbs. Tons of fun to be had.
Definitely need to do the WYSIWYG Intercessor Tactical Squad video, because I've been putting that off for far too long. In the long run, you'll just use synthetics for most of your paintings. Yeah, I can't get on with synthetics. I've tried. I have tried. I prefer this in kinda, but it's ginger. But a clean old brush I already have. From those I have found a big pack that are the same size. In the long run I'll be using synthetics. Prefer this as kind of ginger. Yeah, where do you look for kittens at like a? Is there a an animal shelter that have cats? Is that where you get your? Is that where you got your cat, or did you get it from a litter or something, or? Because it's not just me, right, Tobes? That's like you don't do the thing that Purples has done over here, right? Like pusscats having kittens, stray pusscats having kittens in England just don't happen, right? That's not a thing, unless you're Roxy. But then Roxy just steals cats. That's different. Do like some weasel ass hair? Yes, yeah. Weasel ass hair is the way to go. Just have a load of weasels and then pluck their ass. From those, I have found a big pack that are on the same size. So yeah, Tobes, have you asked her out yet? And Tobes, have you got a kitten yet? Christmas kitten for Toby. Toby, I'm dead excited. If you get a Christmas kitten, that would be super cool, because then we can have chips and potato, and then I don't know, call yours ketchup or something, and we could have chips, potato, and ketchup. All as new little pusscats. And Tobes is ignoring me now anyway, so it's fine. Perhaps have you done your chore or errand or whatever it was? Have you met her parents yet? Tobes, has she met your parents yet? Tobes, have you proposed yet? Poor Toby. Purples. Oh yeah, Purples, do we have like a half-hour window? Did I see Tomb King in chat, by the way? Hello, Tomb King. I don't know whether I've said hello to Tristan. Hello, Tristan. Happy Tuesday, Tristan. We are doing a Rob, and we're painting. We're doing a painting stream today. Oh, you got a 20-minute window. When's your 20-minute window? Because if your 20-minute window is in like an hour, that would be absolutely perfect. I think Tobes must be working. So the plan is, everybody, we're going to paint. Do a little bit more on Celestine like this. We're going to paint, and then we're going to write a Delat gang on Yak Tribe, or try to, and I want to write that while Purpley's around so that she can shout at me and give me experienced advice, which I can then ignore, because she'll say things like, oh, you don't take worms because worms will just get shot. I'm like, well, I appreciate your advice, but I'm taking worms, and things like that. So we're going to write a Delat gang, because I think if I write a Delat gang, I think it's about 6 people. I think it's about 6 models. So I can write a 6-model Delat gang, and then we can paint it over Christmas. You have 20 minutes right now until my next 1-hour meeting, so it better be do it at noon. Oh wow. Okay, so an hour and 20 minutes. How's an hour and 20 minutes? Because I can paint for an hour and 20 minutes. I don't want to do it now because I've not done any painting. And let's just trust that your meeting is going to finish at on time. And then you can shout Twitch lady things at me. It's 17 minutes now. Take the worm, it might get shot unless you position it properly, but which I didn't do and my worm got killed. Oh dear. Yeah, I will take a I will definitely take a worm. I'm gonna have a worm. Right, so we need some. I'll tell you when I'm out of my meeting. Woohoo! Can you still chit chat while you're in the meeting? Just not like Twitch lady shout and be really interactive. And how funny was Kilky Cat's post? It made me laugh properly. Properly made me laugh. And then I retweeted it just so that I could get more people. Exclusive access to your headset. Exclusive access. So you mean I don't have exclusive access to your headset during a meeting? That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Did you know this, Twitch chat? Did you know that during a meeting we don't have exclusive access to Purple's headset? Unbelievable. I don't have sound for my desktop. Unbelievable. I mean, a true fan would put it on their phone, right? That's what Tomb King Tristan does. Tomb King Tristan like works and has me on his phone. Oh dear. Nice one, Purples. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do some like hotspots on this, but sort of artistic hotspots, and then we're going to blend them really well. Sounds good, Purples. And how's Poe and Tato and how's Chips? And have you seen them since they've been running around? And I like your blue sky saying that we named Chips. It was really fun. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. Boom, boom, boom. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. I'm going to give my heart to my Twitch chat this year, because you guys have never let me down. You guys have never let me down. They were all three huddled together, but Chips was unhappy with me using my phone light and she hissed. Aww. What are you banning me for? Why are you banning me, Target? The rules of Whamageddon are that if it's a cover then it's okay. And that was clearly a cover because I can't sing. Just whammed us all. Just make sure you don't follow me on Instagram. The second worst Christmas song? I wouldn't go that far. It's a pretty cool Christmas song, I reckon. It has it takes a lot of heat over Christmas. I'd argue that Mariah Carey's are actually worse. And that Fairy Tale in New York is definitely worse than Wham. Baby, if you've got to go away, don't think I can take the pain. Stay now, baby, if you've got to go away. You can't delete me, I'm the streamer. I'm a streamer. Boom, 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 boom. Love, life, and laughter. I'm a streamer. I'm a streamer. I'm a streamer. You can't delete me. You can't delete me. Then who would you watch? You wouldn't have anybody to watch, and then you'd all be sad. We don't want you to be sad this Christmas. This Christmas, I don't want you to be sad. Go on then, shall I mute myself? Where is it? Is it insert? Oh, I don't have insert on this keyboard. Hang on. Where is it? There you go. You can mute me. Yay! There we go. Plus, you get way more painting done. Have I got more painting done now? Got a lot of channel points to burn. Hang on, let me put it up. me put it up. Where is it? There you go. Get way more painting done. I've got loads of painting done. I've got loads of painting done. I get loads of painting done. Anyway, Hannah, hello. How are you? Yes, we are painting CVS receipts. We are painting the CVS receipts. How are you, Hannah? Did you see where we got to yesterday with the Gemini? I think you did. I think you were here. And now we're doing Celestine again. Doing well. How are you and the girls doing? The girls are doing good, and I am very well, thank you. Walked to the post office today to send some eBay stuff which I sold, and got myself a cheese scone for lunch. So I've had a cheese scone for lunch, and on my cheese scone I put cheese and some chili jam, which was lovely. Thank you very much for asking. Whoa. Now I'm going to do her bases. You want all three of them on skull bases, yeah? And do their bases maybe tonight or tomorrow as well. I have a plan. Who's that? Jed, how are you doing? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the crypt. We are painting Celestine for Hannah in chat. How are you? Happy Christmas. And it's a Pershaw. Yo, Pershaw. What's my professional opinion on what? Skulls on everybody? Yeah, hell yeah. Pershaw, how are you? We're doing an honest wargamer stream today and we're painting. Pershaw, Tristan is in chat and Captain Mannerings is in chat. I don't know where Tristan is actually. Probably a bit AFK. Oh my god, it's Pershaw! So yeah, well, this is... oops, there we go. We've got Celestine. Celestine Commission. So we're doing non-metallic Celestine and non-metallic Geminids. They're the whips of all of those. They're coming out quite well. Recovering from playing AOS at Rob's at the weekend, but otherwise good. Nice! Glad you are good, dude. Yeah, I need to get down and... I need to ask him... I need to ask him about the club nights. I don't know whether he runs club nights or whether he just plays at a club somewhere. Because the club in Derby is not that good. I want to try and go and find some others. Lurkty lurk. Have a good meeting. I hope the meeting goes well. If you see Tari in chat, you know what to do. Captain Mannering's not in the habit of remembering this bit. Thank you very much. Club nights are Thursdays. Is that at the TSN? I'm going to have to get involved in that. I'll send him a message. How was your AOS weekend? I'm sorry, I missed the stat center this week, so I don't know how you got on. I missed the stat center this week, so I don't know how you got on. This is so cool. You got smashed, but you had 5 great games. That is excellent. That is... Sorry, I should have phrased it better. That is my main question. Did you have a good time? Did you have 5 good games? Because I don't care whether you won or lost, really. Just care whether you had a cool time. Trying to educate and help everybody in the crypt when they go to the games night. I try not to ask them whether they won or not. It's always, did you have a good time? Because that's the main thing. Unless, of course, you're a competitive player trying to get into Team England or something. In which case, yeah, I'll definitely listen to how your game went. Everyone there's super chill. Yeah, I do need to get down to one. I want to do I think I want to do an old world one. I mean, at least I think I do. I've got to finish the, got to get the Tomb Kings. I've got Tomb Kings and Dark Elves. So, I need to get one of those armies finished up. I don't know whether you see my Tomb Kings. Yeah, the Tomb Kings. I'll try and get these finished up. Yes, I saw that. I'm going to try and stream every day over Christmas, but yeah, I did see that. I do try to stream most days over Christmas just to give people somewhere to hang out if they need it. But yeah, I don't mind the 2 days at all. I don't mind 2 days at all. I love 2 days. I've got a handful of trophies behind me from 2 days. Hey Hood, how you doing? Hot. Hot, hot, hot. Yeah, looking forward to watching Rob's painting journey. That will be cool to watch. I think I will love the ability to just walk home next door over Christmas. Just saw your Celestine on Blue Sky. Had to come check it out. Oh, thank you, Hood. That's really appreciated. Thank you very much. Yeah, here's my Celestine. So this is a commission for Hannah Harkonnen, who is in chat, or Baroness Harkonnen. I can't remember what I think it's Hannah Harkonnen. Yeah, so this is Celestine. This is a work in progress on all of these. We've got a little bit of refining to do. You can see she's a little bit kind of messy at the moment. So we're just going to kind of neaten her up, along with her 2 Geminids, or Gemini. And then we're just working on, as Hannah put it, we're just working on the CVS receipts, which are hanging off her cloak. So we're going to do some artistic license on the lighting on these. Try and get it all nice and kind of textured, smooth transitions, and then we're going to go in with some highlights and kind of just pop certain areas. So we're going to pop this area here, we're going to pop that area there, pop this area here, and pop the tips. But we've got to use different browns so it's not clashing with the golds. So we're going to use more gas bone. There it is. And yeah, if you guys are not following me on Blue Sky, I believe that's it. Yeah, there we go. If you're not following me on Blue Sky, there's a click. Go clickety click. That would be appreciated, so that I can talk to more of you. Such a cool mini. It really is. It is. It's Hannah. There is Hannah. Sexy Science Hannah, as we call her in chat, because she's sexy and a scientist. Therefore, Sexy Science Hannah. And currently dating a lingerie model as well. Oh dear. Right, let's do some highlights. So what we want to do is I want to highlight in here. And I want to highlight in here. And there, I think. All the way down to there. Highlight there. Highlight there. That's what we're going to do. Yes, it does also mean chips and potato get more global reach. Chips and potato, or rather chips and Po and Tato, are some kittens that Purple Spark Alice in chat, who's our moderator, or one of our moderators, has just rescued. There were some stray cats. So Chips was pregnant and gave birth to Po and Tato. And Purple Spark Alice has now rescued them and is looking after them and keeping them warm and safe from the cold. So we have Discord and Twitch chat have adopted some pusscats and called them Chips and Potato, which is amazing. We'll get on it then. Yeah, have you asked her out yet? We can do the Toby thing with Sexy Science Hannah now. Have you asked her out yet? Although we've stopped asking Toby that because he stopped answering. Oh, battery's gone. Thank you very much, everybody. Yes, Tobe and Hannah double date when? Please take over the mantle of Has the Astor out yet? We've stopped asking you, Tobe. It's fine. And then we want to do hotspot on the end like that, and probably hotspot there as well. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to paint those transitions really nicely, and it will look cool. Are they going to swap? What, Tobe's date the lingerie model and Hannah date the Warhammer Lady Kragnos? Put your hands up in the air like you just don't care, it's Kragnos girl. For those of you in chat who don't understand, Toby is currently asking out a girl at work who is painting a Kragnos, which is super cool. Lady Kragnos, the underwear model. Oh my god. Sexy Science Hannah, get on it. So yeah, this is just going to be a lot of now taking these three colours and just blending them together so that the transitions go really, really smooth. He was asking out a 20-foot tall centaur woman. Toves probably would, to be honest. Toves probably would. Hannah probably would as well. I don't know. I don't know whether a 20-foot tall centaur woman is really Hannah's type. So that's probably where that needs to be. I might just carry that on there and then glaze that little bit back. But that's about right, and then we'll do the back as well. So the back is obviously going to be that bit there. Put your hands up in the air like you just don't care, it's Kragnos girl. At least it's better than me singing Last Christmas. You all seem to get very cross with Last Christmas. I prefer to be the tall one so I can be the centaur of attention. Hannah, that is very, very good. I mean, who wouldn't? A single golf clap. What do you mean single golf clap? That was brilliant. Single golf clap. They don't appreciate you, Hannah. They don't appreciate you. How did Rob get on with his cavalry? Anyway, did he get up to the wash stage? I had to walk to the post office and then make some lunch. Just move that onto there, drop all that, and clickety click. Do you go to the TSN Club Nights, Pershaw, or is it too far? I don't know where you are. I think you're away from Nottingham. Hey Skyhawk, how you doing, dude? Here's to the future. Boom. Do it, dude. Do it. Find cool stuff to do. Find cool stuff to do and make it work. Too far for you? I didn't think you were Nottingham way. I thought you were somewhere a little bit further. But you came up for the weekend. That can't have been your first one, right? You must have done some... You've done others previously, right? Put your hands up in the air like you just don't care. It's Cragnell's girl. Favourite tournament spot? I popped down to an old world one a few weeks ago. One of my friends was playing in it, so I popped down to take him some bases that I printed for him, which was really cool. Yeah, there's a fair few tournaments I could go to. I've got some Shatterpoint. I've got an AOS army. I have my Soulblight Gravelords. I've also got Ideneth, but I haven't got 2,000 points of Ideneth yet. But I do have 2,000 points of Soulblight Gravelords. I have easily 2,000 points of Tomb Kings, but they're like 60% painted. It's like enough for a tournament sort of thing, but not really painted. And then I have probably just 2,000 points of Dark Elves, which are again probably 60% painted but look good because it is a nice simple colour scheme. You got punched in the dick by Ideneth at the weekend. Might go to the one day on the 21st. Nice. Got loads of hobby to do until I get another job. Nice one, Skyhawk. You go to 3 to 4 TSN events a year. All AOS, or do you kind of shift and do other stuff as well, Persh? Mr. Pershaw. I like Rob. Rob's cool. Right. So now we've done those and we've got like stripes and stuff. What we're going to do is glaze these. Glaze these down a little bit to get transitions, and then slowly add the texture back in. Rob's focus on AOS and the old world. I'm not interested in the old world. I play other stuff, 40k, Legions and Blood Bowl. Nice. Do you play Necromunda, Pershaw? Do you play Necromunda? Because I did a YouTube video yesterday gushing about Necromunda. And I was chatting earlier in the stream about why I think more people need to play Necromunda. And that maybe the reason is barrier of entry of, oh, it's a campaign game and I don't have enough time to play a campaign game. Where I was saying that I think, and unfortunately it kind of has to come from Games Workshop because people don't look for a Necromunda community because of it. I think if Games Workshop did because the Specialist Game Studio is very much like, here's the rule set, off you go and have fun, which is brilliant, I love it. However, here's a rule set, go and have fun on a campaign system. I almost think Games Workshop need to do by the way, you can also just play a one-off. Just go and play. Just write a gang roster that's like 1,250,000, and go and have a one-off game in Necromunda, because it works like that as well. Go and play a single one-off, and then once you've done that, you can then go, oh, okay, yeah, this is actually really, really cool. Let's go and play a campaign, because a campaign's a big thing to commit to. But legitimately, more people need to play and paint Necromunda because the models are fucking gorgeous. Definitely Munda Curious. It's so fucking good. It's so good. Just, it's not played. It's not played enough. I was trying to work out why it's not played enough. Because it's so good, and it's one of those games that is really frustrating because Games Workshop don't really promote it. It's just one of those quiet promotional things. Like every Monday there's a fucking amazing model that they show. And we did it. I scrolled down and had a look at all the Necromunda stuff that's been released, and it's all phenomenal. Like, you can't find a bad one. I don't think it is like Blood Bowl, because there's a lot of Blood Bowl. There's a lot of Blood Bowl events. Like, Blood Bowl has, like, the World Championships of Blood Bowl was like 800 people playing Blood Bowl, and there's loads of Blood Bowl events. I don't think there are any Necromunda events because you can do one-shot Blood Bowl games. It's like write a 1250 point Blood Bowl roster and go and play a one-shot Blood Bowl game, or go and play a one-shot Blood Bowl tournament. Whereas I don't think there's the understanding that you are able to do that with Necromunda. I think there's a lot of, oh, it's just a campaign game. And I know Blood Bowl is a campaign game as well. But if there was I don't know. I was thinking that it kind of has to come from Games Workshop, because the idea of just a one-shot Necromunda game to kind of lower the barrier of entry, because there's not as accessible community of Blood Bowl people like there is for Blood Bowl. There isn't a accessible community of Necromunda people like there is Blood Bowl, where you can pop into it and say, "Oh yeah, just come and play a one-shot" sort of thing. But it's just so good. I couldn't resist it any longer. I couldn't retain and refrain from doing a gushing Necromunda video any longer. And then I did a crap one yesterday that's on YouTube and probably won't get any views because it's not very good. It's just me going, fucking hell, these models are amazing. Go paint them. Munda people are dense. It should be. Yes, it should be. Yeah, it should be like Blood Bowl. But that understanding, I think, it just needs a post from Games Workshop. And I don't think they'll do it because I think Necromunda's such a weird one. I find it such a weird one because there's constant model releases. I think it just needs a post by Games Workshop to say, on Warhammer Community, to literally just say, we did. If you want to play Necromunda, why not try writing a 1250 point roster and just having a one-shot game with your mate? It's so good. It's so good. I think Necromunda and Kill Team kind of compete with each other. Yeah, maybe. But Kill Team's just like, nobody plays Kill Team. It seems like nobody plays Kill Team. What is it? What is it about those little skirmish games that nobody plays? I'd love to know. And honestly, Necromunda kicks the shit out of Kill Team for models. Kicks the absolute shit out of it. Necromunda Kill Team has some good models, but they're a lot of them are very generic. Occasionally, you get the really cool thematic ones, like the Ratlings and the Orcs, which they've just released, are really thematic and really characterful and really different. And every model is like its own little unique little thing. And then you get the Mandrakes, which are just all Mandrakes. And then you get the Striking Scorpions, which are just all Striking Scorpions. And you get the Necrons, which are just all Necrons. And then there's like, that's a Cryptek. So occasionally there are really thematic ones, which kind of can compete with Necromunda. And then a lot of the time it's just, here's a 40k unit. Like the Vespids and the, what do we call it? It's just like a unit of Vespids. And two of them have a different looking weapon. Probably less vocal. Yeah. But that has to come from Games Workshop, doesn't it? It has to come from, I don't know. Maybe it's not like they're struggling. Maybe they're just happy with whatever it is at the moment. With how it's going at the moment. It's just annoying because the models are fucking gorgeous. As I keep saying, I apologise. And I just want to see more people paint those really nice models because they're so good. They must sell enough. They must, because otherwise it wouldn't still be there, right? So they must sell enough. And they're releasing a new model every week. Like, here's a new model. And the crazy thing about a lot of the new models, like the one yesterday, is basically a token. So all the hired guns and hangers-on are basically tokens, because yes, you can use them in the game, but most of the time you don't really want to. Skirmish games would detract from 40k. Skirmish games have different rules. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And the annoying thing is that they keep doing additions and they just keep changing the rules. Like the Underworlds stuff at the moment, where they've just gone and changed all the rules and all the cards. So you can't use any of your old cards. They've done new cards for everything. Yeah. Anyway, the main takeaway from that is go and play Necromunda, guys. Go and we're gonna write a Delac gang very, very soon, probably in like half an hour or so, because we're gonna paint some Delac either over Christmas or in January. We've got some Trench Crusade to paint over Christmas. The Celestine commission will be finished before Christmas. I don't know. The plan is to try to get Celestine finished for the 10th so that I can ship it before Christmas. Because if I don't finish it before the 10th, that's the last. That's really late now. Really early now. It used to be like the shipping date before Christmas for America used to be a lot later than that, but now it's 10th. So I need to finish it for the 10th so I can ship it to Sexy Science Hannah so that she can have Celestine for Christmas. That's the plan. And then after the 10th, we've got some Trench Crusade, hopefully some Trench Crusade if they send me the STLs or the rest of the STLs. And then hopefully also we'll do some Necromunda Delac stuff. So I've got plenty of Delac stuff to do. As you can see, paint these little bad boys or bad girls. Good thing Hannah isn't Canadian. Same page as the way Canadian Post Strike is going. No one at the club is interested in playing the skirmish side of 40k. Which is fine, it's fine. Like, 40k is huge at the moment, and it's a really good game. It's a really solid game. And I do like playing the chess version of 40k. I really like playing it. But I've got my chess, in inverted commas, 40k trophies. I've done crazy things. The amount of time and effort that you now have to put in to be competitive at a 40k tournament is not something that I am willing to put that amount of time into anymore. And if I go to a 40k tournament, I want to be competitive, because that's the reason why I would go to a 40k tournament. I would rather now play narrative shit. So I want to take my 2,000 points of Imperial Agents, which isn't even a legal army, and play with my mate at a club, because the Imperial Agents army just looks badass and cool. And it's not a legal army because it's like my version of an Imperial Agents army, and I've just pulled like I wrote it before the Imperial Agents Codex came out, and I just want to play that list. And then the same for Lord of the Rings and Necromunda and Old World and AOS. And I think if you go to some AOS tournaments like at the TSN, I think I could go to those and not pressure myself to be competitive, if that makes sense. Like I play Lord of the Rings to have fun, and like I don't like saying to have fun, because I have a lot of fun playing 40k competitively, but I go to a Lord of the Rings tournament for different reasons than I go to a 40k tournament, and I still like to have system mastery. I still like to kind of understand the game, and because I understand the game, I feel like I can almost kind of self-police myself, and play like weaker lists and things and have some fun doing things like that with Old World, and not with Old World, with Lord of the Rings. So, and then Age of Sigmar I barely played, so I'm going to be absolutely shocking when I go to a TSN event. Here you go, Hannah. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's just lots of this now. It's just lots of this now, Hannah. Until we go mad. Is Celestine a Stormcast Eternal? That would be fun, wouldn't it? She looks like it with the sculpt. She does look very Stormcasty. I do have Yndrasta. Pershaw, I do have, because I really like the Prosecutors, and then I've got Yndrasta as well. I was going to do like a Prosecutor Yndrasta all winged army, and I was going to do, was it Annihilators with the hammers? Give the Annihilators, like model the Annihilators with wings as well, and just have an all winged Stormcast army. I think it would look cool. You could probably get a great Celestine Yndrasta mashup. That would be cool. Sounds amazing. Yeah. That would be... because Games Workshop sent me the Scaventide box, so I do have 3? Did it have 3 or 6 Prosecutors in the box? Maybe 6. So I do have some Prosecutors. And then I've got Yndrasta. But yeah, she's looking alright, isn't she? Celestine. I think it's the Annihilators. It's the Annihilators with like the massive, like marble thunderhammer things. They're the ones I want. Give them wings. Get some wings on Bastion. Oh, Bastion, yes, yes. And there's the guy with the flaming wings that doesn't look like he's got any legs. I want to put him in there as well. So basically I need lots of Prosecutors and their wings. So if anybody has Prosecutors and wings, let me know so that I can purchase them off you. But I don't know what colour scheme to do them in. Christmas play Ultramarine So Blade is getting Stormcast. Yeah, Bastion with wings. Bastion with wings would look cool. Because he's walking, isn't he? So you could kind of have him walking off a stone with wings. That would sort of work. Yeah, we're just glazing now. We're just glazing all these transitions. Trying to smooth the transitions a bit. Bastion's a good call. Thank you, Pershaw. That's why you're here. We like Pershaw. Don't know where Tristan's gone. You can probably find some good prints for wing bits. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point, because I wouldn't be using it down to Warhammer World. That's a really good point. I wonder whether I could find some prosecutor 3D prints. Then I could just print wings. Although I'd still need, how many prosecutors can you have? 18, isn't it? So I need 18 prosecutors and then some wings for the annihilators. The annihilators are really cool models, I like them. And I think they're also in the Skaven type box. I think that's why I picked them as well. So I think I have 10 of them. And then we just need to pick a colour scheme. You can have any member. Oh, okay. Oh, of course. So if you had, oh, that would be really cool. So you could have Yndrasta with 3 units of prosecutors, and then Bastion with 2 or 3 units of annihilators, because they've got the big hammers, and they can have the 3D printed wings. Wonder how many points is that? Does anybody want to work that out quickly? Yndrasta with prosecutors and Bastion with, and then I don't know. You need another hero. Well, maybe you don't. Oh no, you can't use Black Talon, can you? Because it's a Stormcast army. And then something else with wings. The other dude, the other flaming dude with wings. I can't remember his name. It's a new model that came out. Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. Oh, I like that. Pershaw, thank you. The idea of the 3D printed. Right, before we do the Delac list, gang roster, we're going to have a quick Google on 3D printed wings. How's this looking, Hannah? Are you happy? See what I mean about glazing? We're just glazing and glazing and glazing and glazing now. Opening the app. Oh, what a legend! What a legend! Pershaw, it's just because Tim King Tristan isn't here. He'd usually jump straight on it, but he's being a slacker and probably working at the moment. He's probably working at the moment. There'll probably be something dumb. Games Workshop have probably done something dumb by like not allowing Celestine to actually have the prosecutors in her detachment or something. Because heaven forbid, Yndrasta with wings could have a unit with wings in her detachment. At least I think that. I think they limited it, didn't they? Did they limit? I think they limited some heroes to only some units. That would be a very Games Workshop thing to do. Oh, I've got this really cool army idea. Sorry, you can't do it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, now, Hannah, how much text do you want me to write on all of these? But you could take Yndrasta 2/6 prosecutors, 1/3 prosecutors, Bastion 2/6 annihilators, 1950. That sounds epic. 1950. Yndrasta 2/6 and 1/3, and 2/6 annihilators. I like that. That's cool. That's cool. I don't care whether it's good or not. That just sounds like a cool army. Like I was saying, I've done my competitive tournament shit. I don't need to do that anymore. I just want to play cool armies. Like Rob's Big Pig idea. So how many prosecutors do I need? How many? Right, hang on. How many annihilators do you get in the Skaven type box? How many annihilators do you get in the Skaven type box? Age of Sigmar. I don't even know where you start. Where do you start? Start here? That's not actually going to be helpful, is it? No. Okay. Age of... Oh, God. Age of Sigmar. Explore? Is that it? No, that's the ultimate. No, that's a starter. No. Order? Stormcast. Let's do that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Is it because Skaven Tide sold out? Is Skaven Tide not a thing anymore? Skaven Tide. Right. What do you get? What do you get in the box of Skaven Tide? There. Sorry for distracting Chris. Right. Oh my god, look at this. How bad is this? Oh dear. Right, what do you get? Oh, you only get 3 prosecutors. I thought you got 6 prosecutors. That sucks. How much are prosecutors on eBay? Right, what's in the box? Oh, it doesn't even tell you. Oh, so annoying! Reclusians, prosecutors, liberators. Oh, there aren't any annihilated people things. So it's reclusians in the box. Night Questor and shit. Okay, so where are the annihilators then? Is it the annihilators with the big hammers? Those ones? There's only a unit of 3. I mean, they're badass. They're cool as shit. They are cool as shit. Okay, so give them wings. Like massive, chunky wings. Google it. Where's Bastion? There's Bastion. Lord Commander Bastion. Rah! Give him wings. How many annihilators was it? 2 per 6. So I need 12 annihilators. So I need 12 of them. And 2 per 6, so 12, 15, and 15 prosecutors. So I need 12 prosecutors. 12 prosecutors and 12 of them. Does anybody want to swap some liberators and shit? Well, what are those annihilators? Oh, they're the ones with the shields. No, I want the massive hammers. He would be cool. I'm guessing he's shit though. I love that that's 1950. Is there anything that you can put in for 50 points? Does AOS have stuff? Like that. Nice. Cool. Thank you, Target. Thank you, Pershaw. Very interesting. Very interesting. Right, just very, very quickly, how much are prosecutors on eBay? Prosecutors. Stormcast. How much are 3 prosecutors? £8.50. They're not prosecutors. One prosecutor for a tenner. One prosecutor. About 13 quid by the looks of it. Or just 3D print loads of wings. 3D print Stormcast wings. What are the old winged Stormcast things called? Oh, there we go. Stormcast wings. 3D print free. Done. There we go. pretty cool. Download. Sweet. I really like the Rescale Minis range if you want to print. The Rescale Minis. My Mini Factory Bastion of Purity. Whoa! Whoa! Holy fuck sticks! I like the winged ones as well. They're gorgeous. I want them. Whoa! More CVS receipts. Yes, in a second. Whoa! Okay, that's staying up. That's amazing. That's stunning. Where are the winged ones? Where are the ones with the feather wings? Oh, you can't. I want to see those ones. Published 3 months ago. 15 quid. Shit, I've missed the Black Friday sale. Bollocks. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. Those and the wing ones. Wow. Wow. Mute. Okay, give me a sec. Give me a sec. It's on the thing, Tobes. It's on the it's on the rewards. Looks very Diablo. Pershaw, I hate you. That's really nice. Right, okay, so Tobes has There we go. Thank you, Tobes. Just wanted to make sure you noticed I said more CVS receipts because the models you were looking at online also had them, and I wasn't being a dick and like, get back to work. I thought you were being a dick and just telling me to get back to work. It's like, you have paid me. I have paid you, Christopher, to paint CVS receipts. Fucking get on with it. I thought that's what you were doing. Yeah, that, I mean, that is really nice. It's not just me, right? That's really nice. Question is, do I have to print all those? Or do you print one unit of those, one unit of the winged ones? Where are the winged ones? Has anybody got a link to just the winged ones? Because there's the... That's them, right? That's... So it's 15 quid just for the... Oh no, the winged ones are in here. Okay. Fucking hell. So you print them. You print them. I like them with the helmets as well, which is very, very unlike me. Very unlike me. Oh, Tomb King Tristan, can you kill Pershaw for me, please? Wow. Wow. Kill? Never. No, I know. I know. So, Tristan, can you remember that can you remember the Stormcast army that I was talking about a while ago? The all-winged Stormcast army. It was like prosecutors with Yndrasta, and then some Annihilators because they're really, really cool. And then give the Annihilators wings because it would look amazing. Pershaw was like, give me a second, and ran off and wrote an army list, which was, if I can remember correctly, and it's not difficult, Yndrasta, Yndrasta, 2 units of 6 prosecutors, a unit of 3 prosecutors, Bastion with wings, you just give him wings, and then 2 units of 6 Annihilators, 1950, done. Shit, that's really cool. And then, Tomb King Tristan, Pershaw was like, oh yeah, by the way, go and have a look at these as well. And then you can just use those. What a bastard. What an absolute bastard. It's really cool. It's a really cool idea. Yeah, I don't see a problem here. Move along. Hey, Sinister, how you doing? Tyranny. So now I don't know whether to go and find. I don't know whether to go and find more prosecutors on eBay, or whether to print them because they look bloody cool. And you're getting a 3D printer for Christmas, are you? Pershaw. Awesome. Finish the damn Sylvaneth. Oh yeah, I've got the Sylvaneth to do as well. Pershaw, have you seen my Sylvaneth? Everybody's getting a Saturn 4 Ultras. Hendy's getting a Saturn 4 Ultra as well. I'm very jealous. It looks gorgeous. Give me a second. I'll show you my Sylvaneth. And then don't please ignore Toby when he says that I stole his colour scheme, because I didn't. Here we go. So this is my Sylvaneth. So there's my Sylvaneth. It's looking pretty cool. You want Cherry Blossom Sylvaneth? That would be cool. Lurk meeting, no worries. So that's my Sylvaneth. That is my Ideneth. That's my Ideneth colour scheme. And then this is Lumineth. And then this is my Ideneth colour scheme. So by you didn't, you mean you totally stole it? No, I didn't. I didn't totally stole it. And if I did steal it by accident, I didn't. I just made it shitloads better than his. Lumineth of red and gold. Oh, I've been muted. Hang on a second. I've got to go back to painting because somebody's muted me. Thank you. Been muted again. You got 3 minutes to take the piss. Right, there we go. So that's 3 minutes. So I've just remembered as well why I took the mute off. So please use it responsibly and don't mute me in the middle of conversations with people. That was why I took it off, because I was having I'd have conversations with people on stream and then I'd get muted in the middle of it. And then the person I was having conversations with would leave the stream and I'd lose that conversation. So yes, with great power comes great responsibility. Your Lumineth are red and gold. Nice one. So yeah, my Ideneth have been this colour scheme for a while, and I've just kind of refined it and finished it off a little bit. It's really, really, really quick to do, which is great. What's the point of a muted streamer? Yeah, exactly. Like, I had it on for a while, and the idea was like, if I got distracted from painting by things like Pershaw telling me about those 3D prints and things, then people can mute me and get me back on target. But it turned into just muting me in the middle of conversation with people. And yeah, my Sylvaneth are also quite quick to paint. And then they've got this kind of green gold, which looks fab, I think. And then the purple wood, which I like. I like this. I think this looks really good. Again, it's really easy to paint, really quick to paint. And then my Lumineth, Lumineth. My Lumineth are based on Andy Wardle's colour scheme, just slightly tweaked because I've gone blue, a cold white rather than the pink. He kind of went for a pinky white, and I've gone for a cold white. So yeah, that's my Lumineth, and then it's got turquoise in there as well. So they're my 3 elf factions, and then the bases are going to be very static grass heavy. Hashtag trees aren't brown. Well, no, they're not. They're purple. So yeah, the bases are going to be very static grass heavy. So these ones are going to have lots of seaweed on them, and then covering up the shells on the bases. I've got loads of kind of little shells. These ones are going to be very just like regular static grass, and then these ones are going to be very static grass and like a kind of a mixture. So these are going to be very kind of static grass and kind of long tufts and things. We're basically married. I know Andy really well. Yeah, I get on really well with Andy. Probably with an audio attached to it, so replace it with focus. Isn't that what the volume slider is for? I have a /focus. I have an !mark focus command. Although I've been noodling on a very pale green and brown spring theme. Nice. Pro tip for Ideneth base encrust fossils from an aquarium store. Also cool. Yep, also cool. I have a load of shells, so I've got loads of little shells. But then also a lot of the base is going to be covered with static grass. And then Pershaw, I also have. So this is what the base troops kind of look like. Have I got one that's finished? Pershaw, I also did Dark Elf Executioner vibe as well. So they got the Executioner helmets looking things. And then, because I have Tomb King Tristan, who's an absolute boss, I have some of the Hammerer people. So this is the one from Underworlds, which has been converted up. And then there's also... Where's the other one? Where is the other one? Oh, there it is. And then I've got the sword dude as well. So these are the 2 champions for the 2 units. So I'm going to do these 2 up. I've got to get them eels for Ideneth. The eels look like this. So that's what the eels look like. Again, so this was back when I was trying to get into AOS for like the 4th time. And I was like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Dark Elf inspired touches on everything. So I've got the Charybdis heads on all my eels. So they look kind of cool. Have I got the rider? The rider's not here. I think the rider's up at the top. Yeah, so that's what the eels look like. And then I've got a big, I don't know whether you've seen it, Pershaw, but I've got a big the Black Dragon from the Dark Elf Black Dragon. I've turned that into a serpent, and then he's one of my Achillean kings. So he looks quite cool. The only issue I have with Ideneth is that I hate the turtle. Absolutely hate the turtle. So I keep trying to find like a giant octopus or like a what's it called? What's the anglerfish? Like an anglerfish for the Ideneth. But ultimately, it's just going to be all eels and sharks. My eels are pre-airbrushed. Those blends took forever to paint. You don't need the turtle, poor turtle. I love the turtle. I hate the turtle. It's not a secret. Everybody knows that I don't like the turtle. I have a massive beef with the turtle. Link to tiny tails if possible. Was looking for some for her Ideneth. Just Google tiny shells on eBay. Let me get it out of the. Let me get it out of my purchases. Purchase history. Tiny shells. So that's the copy. So this is the shells. These are the larger shells, and there's loads of different ones in there. And then the tiny shells are these ones, and they're not very much. There you go. Happy to help. Hope teeny tiny victories enjoys those. But yeah, so that's the shells. Turple is a cutie. Really not. It's really not. It's a crime that you can't fit 4 turtles in a list and green stuff little ninja masks on them, and then have a rat leading them. Teeny tiny victories. You are very, very welcome. The first link is loads, but the first link is mostly that kind of scale, and then the second link is the teeny tiny ones. So it's really cool, and I wanted the variety. And then it's going to have loads of seaweed on the base. I will show them. There's a video on the painting on this. If you go on my YouTube, view my channel. There's a video on there it is. There's a video on how I painted them on my YouTube. I'm painting. Okay, right. Carry on with this. So we need to glaze a little bit of that darker. Still trying to pick a scheme for your Ideneth. Cool. Hope you pick a cool one. Mine is literally every shade of blue. So mine are very, very cold, as you can see. There is not a warm colour on there. The warmest colour on here is the purple gems. Everything is a different shade of blue. See you, Pershaw. Thank you very, very much for the Stormcast list. That's really, really cool, mate. And I say that with a lot of helpful thank yous. Have a good one. As soon as Purple gets back, we're going to write some. There we go. Sorry, Necromunda lists. And it will also give the batteries time to recharge as well, so we can come back and carry on painting. And if anybody mutes me during that, I am going to ignore it. I need to start playing Necromunda. Everybody needs to start playing Necromunda. Turbo Dork kind of sea green metallic I want to use, I think. Oh, nice. Have fun with that. That colour is cold, cold like freezing depths of the ocean. Boom. That might be the idea. Can't remember which colours I used for my Idneth for Underworlds, but I'd like to do more bright orange for the win. That sounds like you're stealing my Sylvaneth colour scheme. Bright orange, Tobes. I'd be careful. Hey Whiskey, how you doing? What were the cool Dark Elves? The Dark Elves are my Idneth that I painted on stream a while ago. Were you not in stream then? When we did Idneth? We were painting Idneth for a bit. Purpley Spark is back! Purpley Spark is back. You know what that means, everybody? It's Necromunda gang roster time. Woo, woo, woo! Purpley Spark, how was your meeting? You're torn between Ashwaste, Cawdor and Escher. So, Sinister Plank, out of those three, I mean, I'm a massive Escher fan. I love my Escher. It's no secret that I have about 70 Escher models. I have a ridiculous amount of Escher. However, out of those three, honestly, I would recommend Ashwastes, because the Ashwaste Nomads are just another level of gorgeous. Don't make me get another solicitor's letter sent for theft of IP. That shit's expensive. Cyberpunk Escher would be so cool though. Cyberpunk Escher would be cool. Escher is cool, but who wants to paint that many stairs? And it just goes on and on and on, Target. Those stairs just go on and on and on. It's insane. You're just painting stairs forever. This looks really cool. Quite pleased with this. I'm quite pleased with this. Right, so what we're going to do, the plan is, I'm going to write, or at least put my Delac gang roster, which I've started. I've started scribbling it down. I've got it kind of scribbled and started. And I've got some ideas for the war gear that they're going to have. But I just want to kind of finish and throw it into Yak Tribes and just see what the roster looks like. So the reason why I was waiting for Purpley to get back is so that she can shout at me for taking things that aren't very good, or for not taking things that are very good, and then I can ignore her. But also just kind of helps chattering as well, and maybe Twitch Lady can get involved and things. So Twitch Lady hopefully is proud of me because I have my music on. So yeah, and how are kittens, Purples? Can we have a kitten update before we do Delac rosters? So Escher are really fun. You get an awful lot of lasguns because they're really cheap for Escher. I had quite a large Escher gang in my campaign, and I just pinned everybody. I was just like pinning galore. And then I had 4, I think, like close combat specialists that would just run in and kill people on the floor. Kittens are sleepy. Can we have pictures? Can we have picture updates? Can we have picture updates before we do Delac? Mad Max Ashwaste sound a lot. I mean, dude, the Ashwaste Nomads. I'm not kidding. I mean, I could. Hang on. Let me see if I can sell you. Let me see if I can sell you on Ashwastes. Can I sell you on Ashwastes? Can I sell you on some Ashwastes and Ipsos Blanks? Because if you don't get that model, and do a little bit of an arm swap and make it your leader. The Ash Waste Nomads are fab, and I didn't think I would like them, and then Hendy posted his finished warband, and I was like, fucking hell, they look cool. And then I looked at it a bit more. Expert kits are a pain in the ass to get, are they? Do you want me to send you one? I'll send you one. Yeah, fantastic. Kittens are EP. Right. I need to do one more thing before we start doing the back. And that is, I need to paint the doves. So we're going to paint the doves. Okay. Paint the doves. Blue, grey, pale. Or pale, grey, blue. One of the two. If I can get the paint out, for fuck's sake. Have to get it from Games Workshop site, and they only ship to one spot in town, and it's way out of the sticks. Oh no! Do they not ship to your house then? That's weird. No wonder you don't like Forge World stuff. Trying to find a super fluffy kitten to be Gargamel's little brother. Many excellent candidates, including one that looks like Poentato. Oh my god, you gotta get a tabby. Get a tabby. Tobes, have you how far away are they? And where do you look? Where do you look, Tobes? I asked you this earlier, and I think you were working. Because it's not just me. Is it just me that doesn't think that things like the stuff that Purple's done happens in the UK? Unless you're Roxy, but then Roxy just steals Pussycats. Finds a Pussycat in the street and just steals it. Pets for homes. Oh, stunning. Oh, cool. Okay. That's cool. That's cool, Tobes. How old are the ones that you found? And would you call her Crisps, so that we'd have chips, potatoes and crisps? There were cat rescues everywhere in the UK. Nice. Pussycats are amazing. Teeny tiny victories. If Mannerings hasn't, if Captain Mannerings hasn't shown you our Pussycat room in Discord, have words. Oh no, that's how you got here, isn't it, Teeny? Yeah. Ignore me, Teeny, ignore me. I got my last cats from a rescue in Nottingham that was just a normal house. Most of her house and garden was converted to rescue. That's so cool. That's so cool. Be very careful here not to get this right on anything else. Most expensive pet imaginable. What, a pusscat? Yeah, but it's worth it. Pusscats are awesome. £8,000. He got me the kittens in vet bills. Wow. Vet bills are absolute killers. She was very sick and nearly dead when I found her. Oh no! But save now. That's the best thing about Poe and Tato that Purpley Spark has got, because she's just rescued them and just saved them and pulled them in just as it's getting very, very cold outside, so they're going to be absolutely fine in the winter, which is perfect. Purpley Spark, are you ready for Delac gang rostering? And anybody else, does anybody else want to write gang rosters at the same time? And then we can go through them and share them. So if anybody wants to kind of scribble a gang roster. Purpley Spark, if you're in chat, if you could throw a link to Yak Tribe in chat, so that everybody can kind of pop on there and write a roster if they want to. Because if you are Necromunda curious, have a go. So my Escher list was very much focused around pinning people with 1,000,000 lasguns. And the lasguns got hotshot upgrades quite quickly. And scopes, I think, was it scopes? They had they ended up with 2 upgrades, and then the rest of the gang would just run in and coup de grace people who were on the floor, sort of thing. Whereas my Delac one, I want to do a really heavily psyker orientated one, so just like loads of psychers. Work has it blocked. No, Tristan, that sucks. I should probably learn the rules before I start list building. See, Sinister Plank, where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that? What do you want in the gang, and then write a list, and then go and use it? You need to have a gang so that you can learn the rules. That's what Purples did. Purples wrote a Delac gang, went and played in a campaign, and was like, I have no idea how to play. But went and played in a campaign, and now she knows how to play, and now she's going to go and do another Delac gang in a couple of campaigns' time, so that she can revisit them with everything that she's learnt. Oh, Tristan, I'm really sorry that it's blocked. That sucks. Vet didn't think she'd make it a year. That's really cool. Figured I'd just buy a box, build and paint it and play. Perfect, Sinister Plank. Perfect. Perfect. Gangs of the Underhive, I think the acronyms are all the rule books. Now I have to do it by phone. Oh no, Tristan's getting involved. But he's doing it. How is your Mordheim going, by the way, Mr. Tristan? When's your next Mordheim game? We need pictures so that we can show it on stream. Right, there we go. We've done doves, we've done the receipts, and now we can do some delacking. So, stick the battery on charge. Have a little bit of a chocky bicky. Okay. What's that? Oh, this was me. Is there anything on Warhammer Community? You can get a Lord Titus. You get a Lord Titus for peanuts, or 15 quid because you get a £10 gift voucher. Look how cool that is. Look how cool he is. Look how cool he is. Super cool. Right. Let me try. Create a gang. Ash Waste Nomads. I really want to do an Ash Waste Nomads. I don't even know what the Ash Waste Nomads gangs are actually. Delac. House of Shadow. Log in. Hang on. Let me just turn that off. Yep. Okay, we're in. Select a gang. Oh, we can go down here. Delac. House of Shadow. Jeez. Name my gang. Dark Citizens. That'll do. Okay. So, I've got to try and remember how I did this. Because I'm not particularly clean at this. So we're not going to put names in. So is it Master of Shadow? Is Master of Shadow the? Yeah, Master of Shadow is the leader, isn't it? So Master of Shadow. Please fill in this field. 1. Leader. Oh God. Leader dude. I can change this after, can't I? Oh yeah, so when you're picking your gang, hang on, let me just go back to this. When you're picking your gang, that's Gangs of the Underhive, whereas that's House of Shadow, so that's the specific book. So that's from the rule book, and then this is the expanded one kind of thing. So if you want Cawdor, for instance, do Cawdor House of Flames. I think it's Flames. Or Escher. Escher is Gangs of the Underhive, or this is House of Blades. So that's the Escher book, House of Blades, which is cool. So yeah, if you want to be doing Delac, you take House of Shadow, etc. Okay, so I've got my leader dude, who is a psyker. I then also want a Phantom, who is a psyker, and we're going to call him Phantom Dude. Phantom Dude. So he's 115. And then I also want a Nact Ghoul, who is a psyker. So Nact Dude. And then I also want a Psygeist. Psygeist, there we go. Who is a Psy 1. And then I also want another Psygeist. Because the Psygeist, so you have to have each of the gang members has you need buggies for my Ash Waste. You do need buggies for your Ash Waste, definitely. I mean, you don't to play, but yes, you do because they're cool. Rule of cool. So I need another Psygeist, so I want a Psy 2. So the way you create your gangs is gangs have either they have a keyword that's Gang Fighter X, so Gang Fighter Specialist, or Gang Fighter something else, or they don't have that keyword. And you need to have equal or more Gang Fighter models with a Gang Fighter keyword than others. So others are the leader or the specialist, so like the Phantom or the Natgul. They're like specialists and champions and things. So you need to have more gang fighters than the regular specialists and the regular champions like this. So what we can do is we can have 2 Zeitgeists, because they have the gang fighter keyword, which override these 2, and then we're going to add just a regular ghost. Now, do we add, or what's the Shadow and the Wraith purples? If I take a format for my list, House of Shadow, and what have you, is it compatible with people playing other types? If I take a format for my list, HOS. Whiskey, what are you writing? It just keeps crashing for you. No! Yeah, but so Whiskey, you want to do the if there's an option for an HO something for your gang, then you do the HO something, because that's the house of. I'll show you. So every gang has a house of book, and this is all like the cool extra rules and the cool extra gang members and stuff that's in it. So if you have a HO something option on the Yak tribe, then pick that, because this is like the expanded gang, whereas the GOTU is just the gangs of the Underhive. So that's just the rule book. The basic Necromunda rule book gives you a way of playing every gang really simply, whereas the House of is like the expanded universe, if you like. Right, where's Purple's gone? Purple's, what's the Shadow and the Wraith? I've just had the book. I could have looked myself. Where is the Shadow and the Wraith? What are the Shadow and the Wraith? I can't remember what they were. Hangers on, hangers on, hangers on, hangers on. Right, so the Shadow is the Juve. Hey, Twitch lady.
Don't listen to Christopher, he lies. The original gangs have House of Books, but the others have Book of Books.
Oh yeah, Book of, yeah. Yeah, Book of Books, yes. So if you trying to think. What's the Ash? Is there an Ash Waste Nomads one? Is there a Book of Ash Waste or something? It's the Book of Iron, which is the Corpse Grinder Cults. Book of the Outlands. There we go. Right, so a Shadow and a Wraith. So the Ghost is the regular Ganga. And then the Juve is the Shadow. What's the Wraith? Is the Wraith the specialist? Is the Wraith the Ghost specialist? Book of the Outland, gotcha. Thank you, Twitch lady. Don't know where the Wraith comes in. Prospect. Anyway, we need a ghost anyway. So we need a ghost. So we get a ghost, and she is a ghost 1, and that gives us now. There we go. So now we have a ghost and 2 Zeitgeist. So that gives us 3 gang fighters, and then we have 3 which aren't gang fighters, so they're the champions. So that's our legal limit, and we're at 545. Now we need to give the Zeitgeists. We need to give these equipment, and we need to give them status items. We need to give them a worm. So we need to. Do you add it or buy it? Wraiths or Juves? Do I add or buy? I can't remember. Purples. Buy. Okay, cool. Thank you. And then close that down. So now we have a worm for that one. Then we can go back. We can pick the other Zeitgeist. So she's got the worm. And the other one can also now have a worm. And then we can go to the first Zeitgeist, because I want to give the first Zeitgeist the crazy cool equipment. There you go, Psychomancer's Harness. then we need to go to the leader. The leader, I don't think... So the leader can only have the cephalopod thing. And then the phantom dude, I don't think can have a worm either. No. And the knacked dude definitely can't have a worm. No. Okay. But the knacked dude can have serpent fangs. There we go. Bye. Pair of serpent fangs. Before finishing, go back to the add stuff and add the worms as models. Okay, where's this? In here. Do I have to go to that? Add fighter. Oh, add hired guns pets. Psychoteric worm. Where is it? There we go. Thank you very much. So worm 1. Thank you, purples. Purchase with credits, yes, because it doesn't matter. Hired guns. Psychoteric worm. And then we have a worm 2. Click. Thank you very much, purples. That's very, very cool. And then the leader dude needs the serpent staff. The shock stave, I mean. So that's that one. And they all want... Is it basic weapons? Throwing knives? Yeah, they all want throwing knives. So the phantom dude needs throwing knives. I want them all to have throwing knives because throwing knives are cool. Basic weapons, throwing knives. I don't think the Psy guys can have them. Oh, they can. There we go. Basic weapons, throwing knives. And then the ghost. Basic weapons, throwing knives. And I kind of want to give that one a web gauntlet, but I don't know how expensive this is going to be. Oh wow, I'm out of credits already? No way I'm out of credits already. Holy shit, I'm out of credits already. I'm screwed. Can't do it. How am I out of credits already? He's 250. He's 250. He's 140. He's 50. Judging from the names, that's more of a horror film lineup than a gang. I mean, these are supposed to be from Dark City, so it is supposed to be appropriate. So it's this guy that's expensive, isn't it? Because he's got the is it that one? Or is it the next? That one. There we go. It's this guy. Fucking hell, he's 240 as well. The Nat Gold is 240. Out of credit because of the coke. So if we're going to have to get rid of... Oh no, we're going to have to get rid of... equipment. Sell. Yeah, have to get rid of that for a bit. How many squats should I have in a warband? Ooh, that's a good question, Tomb King Tristan. I don't know. I would imagine quite a few. I'd probably aim at about 8 at a guess. Too many drugs. I know. Well, I kind of wanted like a really elite army anyway. But we're all non-go Cawdor. Tobes. Oh god, I can't believe Tobes has just gone. No, just take the generic Cawdor. Go Cawdor. Tobes is just like right. Okay, how many have I got left now? I've got 140 left, and I still need to buy this guy stuff. And he also needs his skill. He needs his starting skill. Charter Master, Drill Master, Drillkin, Prospector Digger, 7. I have no idea what I'm doing. Tristan, like, just generally, neither did I when I wrote my Escher list. I just had my idea when I went in with my Escher list was that I was going to have loads of Escher with las guns at the back, just kind of covering fire, pinning everybody, and then like 2 or 3 models that would like charge in. One was a leader. They would just have close combat skills and just kind of charge in and kind of clean up. So that was the idea that I had in my head, and I just wrote a list and just had shitloads of fun playing it. And the idea with this list is that it's all psychers. So the only one I don't have a psyker is the Ghost. So that's the only one who's not a psyker. So for the Escher, HOB, House of Blades. So don't pick GOTU on anything. You want the House of Blades or the BO something. Right. So I've got what have we got here? So that I need armor. So we'll have mesh armor, and then he's already got throwing knives, hasn't he? So he's got close combat. He's got a shock stave and throwing knives. Okay, let's go and give everybody armor. Let's give them armor, mesh armor, buy. Natgul, mesh armor, buy. Don't know whether the Psy guys can have mesh armor, but we'll find out. Yes, they can. Okay. Mesh armor.
I love that Christopher is like, I'm out of credits, and gets all the most expensive models plus 2 WYRMS at 70 each.
Yep. Yep. Buy. There we go. Okay, so what am I at? What am I at? I've got 50 points. I've got 50 credits to spend. I've got 50 credits to spend, and my Phantom needs some equipment. My Natgul has his equipment. They've all got... Right. Psygeists, so the Ghost. I've got 50 points. I've got 50 credits. I've got 50 credits, Purples. In theory, my Psygeist shouldn't need... Right, so let's save 10 credits. Let's save 10 credits and give them just flak armor. Sell. And yeah, the website is slightly easier to use, Tomb King Tristan, but it's not great. I still get a little bit confused by it. Because these guys should, in theory, in my head, these guys don't get hit because they use their worms to cast. Saves on a 6, yeah, it's shit, but hey. They don't, in theory, they should never get hit because they're just hiding. So the Phantom dude needs... I want to give him a pistol, so I want to give him a Fletchette pistol if I can. Pistols. Fletchette pistol is 30. So I want to give him a Fletchette pistol and a stiletto knife. Okay. That's 9. So that's basically it. Shit. Right, like your opponent won't target the Geist. Well, I know. Look, Purples. That's called tactics. That's called tactical positioning. I'm gonna figure it out. If they're shooting my Geist, then they're not shooting my other stuff or something. Stop thinking like a meta player. Yeah, so like okay, let's hop on TTS and have a Necromunda game. I have a 150 credits. 150 credits for something that doesn't do anything is insane. That is nuts. But I don't know where else you get your psychers from. See you later, Tobes. You can't get your psychers from anywhere else, can you? Because the Ghost can't be psychers unless they level up. If they're shooting this one, they're not shooting this one.
See ya, Tobs, and go get kitten.
Yeah, go get kitten. Kitten. Purples. We need kitten updates. We need regular kitten updates. I mean, the Phantom dude is more expensive, and my leader is more expensive. So if they're shooting at these two, they're cheap. It's fine. Right, I've got 10 credits left. He's got a shock stave and throwing knives. He's got the fletchette pistol. He's got throwing knives. My ghost, I'd really like my ghost to have... I've only got 10 points. Give your ghoul an armoured undersuit. Give my ghoul an armoured undersuit. What, instead of his armour? Where's my ghoul? Nat ghoul. Equipment. Equipment. Armoured undersuit is 25. Armour. Sell. Dink. Armoured undersuit. Buy. Chameleon cloak is really fucking cool as well. It goes along with the armour. Oh, bollocks. I can't get it then. Okay. So I've got to go back into it now to sell it. Equipment, armoured undersuit, sell. Right. Not basic weapons, armour. There we go. Mesh armour, buy. Right. Okay. So what do we got? We've got a leader who's a psyker. We've got a phantom who's a psyker. We've got a Nat Ghoul who's a psyker. We've got a Psygeist who's a psyker. We've got 2 Psygeists. So we're going to have to lose a Psygeist, aren't we? We're going to have to lose a Psygeist. But then I lose both. Can you give a Psygeist 2 worms? No, because then you can... Because the worms can only be used with the Psygeist, right? I can't use one of the worms and link it to like a Nat Ghoul and make the Nat Ghoul cast through a worm. That's right, isn't it? So I can't do that. Worm only use. Oh god. So if I lose a Psygeist, I'm saving 150 credits, and then if I take another ghost, I don't want another. I could give. Bear in mind that if you walk without rhythm, you won't attract the worm. That is insanely true. That is very, very true. You have to slide and tap, tap, slide and tap, 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 slide. Okay. We're going to have to lose a Psygeist. So let's lose Psygeist number 2. Delete. Hang on. Do I delete or do I sell? The ghoul can have a cephalopod. So if I sell this, I could give the ghoul a cephalopod. Take a... Sell to guilders should be at half price. Test it. But I need the money back so I can make my thing. If I delete it, do I get my money back? Because I haven't played a game yet. Ah! Oh, he's enslaved. Oops. Rescue. Oh, rescue from guilders. Okay. Delete fighter. So I have to delete. No, it updates. It updates because I haven't played a game yet. 840. There we go. So we're good. We're good. Okay, that's good. So I've got a ghost who's a specialist. So he needs. I want to give him. Where's special weapons? Oh, promotion specialist. Loadout. How do I make him a specialist? Delete a worm model, that's very, very true. Click. Delete fighter, thank you very much. How do I make that guy a specialist? Promotion specialist. But I can't get I'm supposed to be able to get basic weapons. I thought there was... Ghosts don't have access to special weapons. I thought you could make them a specialist and then they could have a sniper. I want to give them a long rifle. Shadow, Ghost, Promotion, Deluxe Specialist. When the gang is founded, a single Delac Ghost can be promoted to become a Delac Specialist. So you can have one as a specialist, and then you can have the long rifle. Click on the plus advances. Click on the plus advances. Oh, advances, there we go. Promote to specialist, there it is. Gang fighter, ganger, tools of the trade. Right, so now I should be able to have special weapons over here. Long rifle, bye. Ah! Why haven't I got credits? I've got 840. Oh, have I got to edit that now? Right, okay. Oh! Yes, you did, you did. So I'm now on 160. Okay. Right, so now I can go to the Ghost, who's a Ghost Specialist, and give her a long rifle. And is an infrasight? Infrasight's 35. Boom! Monosight is 35. Why is that one in green and that one's not? Web solvent. How am I doing, Twitch lady? Right, so I've got a leader, I've got a phantom. Hang on, let me. Where's edit for name? Stats. No. Functions. Name. Phantom dude. Okay. Cool. Monosight is +1 to hit, okay. So the Ghost has the Monosight. Monosight's 35, so I've got 100 to spend. Got 100 to spend on the Phantom. So the Phantom has got throwing knives, a fletchet pistol, and he needs a... Because I thought throwing knives were different. I thought throwing knives were the same. Oh, he's already got a stiletto knife. Okay, cool, so that's fine. I thought stiletto knife and throwing knives were the same, but they're not. And he's got throwing knives, and he hasn't got. So he needs a stiletto knife. Bye. So I've got 75 credits left. My Phantom dude now can have, not my Phantom dude, my Nact dude can now have stilettos do not fly well, trust me, I've tried. I really want to get a cephalopod spectre to my Nact ghoul. God damn it. Purples, this is hard. This is really hard, Purples. This is really hard, Purples. I've still not given them skills. What skills should I give them? I haven't got my I haven't got my rule book, so I don't know what all these ones do. Counter attack. Which one's the jump? Oh, the jump away one that my Escher had was an Escher special one. Obfuscation. Obfuscation is proper cool, but that's all secondary. There you go. Oh, thank you. Where are the skills? Are the skills in here? Skills. Skill access. Ah, leadership. There we go. So if I go to the leader, skill access, agility. So catfall, when the fighter jumps down from a ledge, the counter verdict. No, when the fighter no. So I want Delight Master Shadow, cunning. Yeah, it's going to be cunning, isn't it? Backstab. Any weapons used by this fighter with a melee trait also gain backstab trait. Yep, thank you very much. That's perfect. There we go. Yeah, we'll just add backstab. we'll just do backstab. So the oh shit, he can have backstab as well. So the leader can have backstab. That's badass. Cunning, primary, backstab, click. Meeting lurk. No! No, purples! Right, what can the Nat Ghoul have? Oh. I mean, the Nat Ghoul already has infiltrate. Evade, if the enemy targets this fighter with a ranged attack. I mean, when this fighter makes a retreat, add 2 to the result of their initiative test. Okay, so the Nat dude has is it escape artist or evade? Which one was it? Evade. So the Nat Ghoul has evade, and the Phantom dude oh, he gets delusion. The Phantom dude gets delusion. Where's delusion? Oh, and he gets obfuscation. Oh, okay. These are cool. Check these ones out. So these ones are the Deluxe special skills. From the start of each round, after this fighter has been activated, enemy fighters must pass a willpower check to target it. That's cool. Side touched. Reroll willpower. I mean, you've got to take that. Rumourmonger. Fake out when making the roll to determine the scenario. Doppelganger. The fighter's gang may attempt to include an extra fighter than normally allowed. That's so funny. So side touched. Where's obfuscation? Obfuscation primary, side touch, click. What can the Nat Ghoul take then? Primary, agility, cunning, darkness. What the fuck is darkness? Nat Ghoul, skill access, darkness. What? Darkness primary. Madness primary. Oh, that's sorry, that's something completely different. That's psychics. Yeah, so that's cunning and prayer. Okay, cool, that's fine. Okay. So the darkness the darkness and delusion. These ones are the psychic powers. So we have to pick one psychic power for each of them to have. So we're now down to 5 fighters. So we have a leader, a phantom, a nact ghoul, a Psygeist, and a ghost, and that's it. We've got 5 models, 6 with a worm. We're at 75 credits left, 925 gang rating. This one there's no light. Long rifle and throwing knives. So really, I mean, the long rifle has got an ammo of 4+, so that should be okay. The shock stave. Can I have a master crafted shock stave? I thought I could have a master crafted one actually. Is it in equipment? Master crafted? No. Special weapons? I thought I could have a master crafted one. I can have a heavy flamer. Grenades. Choke grenade. 50 credits. Chameleonic cloak. I mean, he should probably have a chameleonic cloak because he's badass. What does the armored undersuit do? Equipment. Can't click on those. I mean, I can find out it's in here. Armored undersuit. Yeah, it's just +1 save. Just +1 save, so it gives them a 4-up save. So mesh armor and armored undersuit. 4-up save. Grapnel launcher, filter plugs. I kind of want to give the Phantom some more stuff. He's got a stiletto knife, throwing knife, and a fletchette pistol. So if we swap the stiletto knife, what can we give him instead of a stiletto knife? Close combat. Digi-laser or a... In fact, let's sell that and buy him a web core. Just 'cause it's cool. Cephalopod. I mean, even cheese it. Trying to do everything very sneaky, so I've not got any kind of noisy weapons. That was the idea. So I've got throwing knives and I haven't got a stiletto knife. Close combat. I do have mesh armor. The other way to go with this is you do it the similar way that I did my Escher, and you have a leader and a Nat Ghoul, and then loads of ghosts just with like range to pin stuff. Right, I don't think that's a million miles away. I've got 60 credits to spend. And I've got 5 models, which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, there you go. You can play Necromunda with 5 models. Tim King Christian, did you have 7? Hey, Henster, how you doing?
Evening.
Lady Credo is a hired gun, yeah. Try not to put hired guns in starting lists. They're very much like something that you add in as a when you start playing campaigns and stuff. How are you doing, Henster? Henchy man. The hench. How's your day gone? How has your day gone? You're fine, thanks, but excellent, man. Excellent. Good to hear. Good to hear. I was just been raving about your Ash Waste Nomads, saying that I wasn't really interested in the Ash Waste Nomads, and then I saw yours painted ones, and I was like, oh, okay. Ash Waste Nomads now have my attention. I'd actually be curious to see what an Ash Waste Nomads gang starting gang would look like. That would be quite interesting to do. Have you had a good day, Hendy? Oh, you're welcome. You know how much I like your stuff. We're gonna have to agree to do a Honest Wargamer tournament next year, dude. We're gonna have to do a Old World or AOS or Shatterpoint or something. Because we have Pershaw and Tomb King Tristan in chat as well at the moment. Well, we had Pershaw. Tomb King Tristan's still here. Yeah, hired guns, whiskey are pretty much like game by game basis. So you hire them for a game. Or you have like a agreed scenario within a campaign where everybody gets a hired gun for a game or something. It's like they're a bit more of a special pick. Got rid of the sky mantles off their back, changes the silhouette and makes them look a lot better. Is that what you did? You removed the bits off the back? Yeah, just paint Whiskey. Just paint Credo because she's fucking gorgeous. Is that why yours looks so cool? Because you just removed the banners? You bastard. Because I absolutely love yours. Yours look amazing. Maybe that's what it is. That's such a cool model. I didn't realise that it was the lack of the back bit that made them look even cooler. Ah. Where's the special character? Where's the Ashway special character that I really like? Where's she gone? I think she's out of stock, so she'll be at the bottom. Where is she? She's awesome. Where is she? Where's Vulture Lady? Oi, Vulture Lady, where are you? There she is. Super cool. Super cool. Also got rid of the little bits on the tops of their heads as well. Wait, what? Little bits on the tops of their heads. Ah. Ah. Okay. Cool. Cool. I'm on it. I'm on it, Hemster. I like it. Looks super cool. Looks super cool. Yeah, I really like yours when you posted yours. So that'll be why then. That's all the secrets. You heard it here first. If you want to make Ashwaste Nomads look cool, there's Hendy Hemster with his top tips. And his do look really cool. Tuscan Raiders, yeah. They just look really good. I remember seeing them and thinking, hang on a minute, I thought I didn't like these. I thought when they came out these were like, yeah, they're alright, but I'm not interested. And then I saw Hendy and I was like, well, hang on a minute. You've perked my interest now, why do these look cool? Now I know why they look cool. That's a handy tip. It's the handy hot tip. Tip of the day from Hemster. Handy's tip of the day. Handy's tip of the day. So yeah, we're going to do some Trench Crusade over Christmas, probably some Delac after Christmas, some Necromunda after Christmas, and then see where we get to. Because we've got Trench Crusade, hopefully the Trench Crusade STL files will start arriving in a couple of weeks. Print out a couple of models to paint up. Handy tip of the day. Tune in for Handy's handy tip of the day. How loose is Necromon on WYSIWYG, considering that you probably don't want to rebuild models for each campaign? You kind of want to be able to see what things have got, because it gets kind of complicated if you're trying to keep it. Also for yourself, if you're trying to keep track of, oh, this guy's actually got like a fletchette pistol rather than a web gauntlet, I would try to have whatever the model has on its equipment. But if you want to like add a las gun, so she could have a stiletto pistol, a stiletto knife and a web gauntlet, and then also a las gun, so you can differentiate. But I would always have the model, the equipment on the model on the kit, if that makes sense, because then you can see on your roster, okay, the ganger that's got the web gauntlet and the stiletto knife also has a gun on her back or something. So I would try and do WYSIWYG as you see it, with the flexibility of, okay, but she's also got like a las pistol on her belt or something, if that makes sense, because then you can differentiate. You need to be able to differentiate between all the models on the table nice and quickly, but because you can have 3 bits of equipment for each model, you can sort of have a little bit of flexibility in terms of, okay, she also has a las gun. And honestly, that's part of the fun is, okay, now I'm going to convert up a new ganger that now has a different weapon because she's upgraded and she's experienced, a little bit more experienced, etc. Like my, where is she? Where's she gone? Where's my Escher leader? Oh, there she is. So my Escher leader had a relic stiletto sword that she got that was passed down, and then she got the whip, and then she also had a pistol as well. So she also had a plasma pistol. But I'm not like sticking a plasma pistol on a belt because a plasma pistol's like that big. But she looks cool. Thank you very much. Yeah, we need to finish her. That's one of the models that we're going to finish over Christmas. So over Christmas we're going to do some Trench Crusade, a couple of my Delac Gangers, probably a Nact Ghoul, and then finish her. And then I really want to finish as well, I really want to finish my Chem Flamer Lady, because she's a really cool conversion. My Chem Flamer, I'll get a picture of my Chem Flamer Lady up. 1 second, because she is cool. Minis. Where is she? There she is. So this is Chem Flamer Lady. So she needs finishing off. You can see she's got a little bit of fluff and dust on her when I photographed her, but yeah, she's really cool. And then obviously the Chem Flamer with a little bit of OSL. And I actually got this this conversion as well, and did a heavy plasma cannon lady as well. So I've got a plasma cannon, an Escher with a plasma cannon, but she's got a cigarette, so she's lighting the cigarette off the plasma cannon as well. So she's badass. She's in the same. This is the Witch Hunter lady from AOS. It just fits really well. The only thing is, you can see here that boot is an Escher boot with a slightly dodgy join onto the leg of the Witch Hunter, which is a bit of a bad one. But yeah, I really like that conversion. I really like the model. So we'll try and finish her off over Christmas. Unless, of course, Games Workshop release something else and send me something cool to paint. But at the moment, we got nothing. Right, I'm going to go and make some dinner in a second because it's now 6:30. 6:30. But we have done an awful lot of Celestine today. She's looking pretty good. So the question is now, how much text am I going to have to freehand down all of this? I think it'd be quite nice to put some transfers on, so a few little kind of fleur-de-lis transfers, and then put text around them. That might be quite good. Remember, obviously, that the fleur-de-lis, if you put a transfer on here, it's got to be upside down because it's the way it falls. How did your squat gang look in the end, Team King Tristan? Hendy, did you write an Ash Waste Nomads gang roster, or did you just do the painting? Because we were curious what a Ash Waste gang roster would look like. You did? Sweet. Is it lots of bodies and lots of kind of cheap guns? She's looking pretty epic, if you ask me. Nice one, thank you. It's for the Ash Waste campaign. Nice. Right. There we go. very much different to the metallic gold, which is good. Differentiates away from that. That's excellent. That's what we like. And then if we just very, very carefully try and paint underside of that. Go see who we can raid you all onto. Probably just kind of glaze over all of that again. A little bit off stream just to kind of pull it all together a little bit more. But that's pretty cool, I like that. I like the hotspots down at the bottom. And we can probably push the contrast a fraction more as well. I'll do that off stream. Awesome. And then the doves as well. Which look great. Awesome. Is there actually going to be anybody on? Just zombies. Right, everybody, thank you very much. I'll see you all tomorrow. That was some fun. Painting up some more Celestine. Writing a Delac Ganger list. Hanging out. Pershaw wrote me a Stormcast list, which is really cool. So yeah, have a really cool evening, everybody, and I will see you all tomorrow for more Celestining. We'll probably bring her up to scratch. Because she's one of the latest ones, or one of the last ones rather, just to kind of come up to scratch. But she's looking pretty good. I shall do Purpley Spark. I shall do. See you later, Mannerings. Hopefully Hannah's loving this. We're going to have to add lots of freehand and a handful of little transfers on that. I might do that tonight actually as well. Right, take care, everybody. See you later. Bye.